Did you see what I did there? I didn't turn my hips, but also I didn't resist my hips. When you realize that turning the hips in the golf swing is a huge reason you're losing power and consistency and your swing is all over the shop, golf is going to be much easier for you. And I'm going to show you how. Going a few years back, it was all the rage to resist the lower body, to create the X factor, okay? Resisting the lower body, the idea was that you were able to coil and wind up. This did a couple of things. It ruined a lot of backs, mine included, but it also made golfers everywhere quite miserable because it was something that just is not that easy to do, and we are not built that way. The last time you threw something, you didn't resist the lower body. Our whole back and all this unit here has to work in harmony. But then came along the idea that you must rotate and turn your hips in the golf swing, meaning you have to clear the lower body out the way, kind of do a Bubba Watson, to make sure that you're straightening the legs and you're getting a bigger turn with the lower body, which in essence is going to help the upper body make a bigger swing. Yes and no. That's on the backswing. We are going to cover the through swing in a moment, but on the backswing, what happens is when people try and turn the hips this way, they are always going to move too flat. And what this is going to do is whip that club on the inside. Everything, my momentum is going to go underneath and behind me. Why is that a problem? Because from here, it's going to be very likely to swing over the top, to fall back and early extend and all this kind of stuff, or get too wristy on the takeaway and getting stuck at the top of the swing. If I resist the lower body and don't force it, I don't really make much of a backswing at all. It's just sort of arms. But if I turn my hips and get my butt pointing to the target, what happens is I'm flat. Yes, you might think I've made a big turn or anything, but there is a long way to move back here. So then I start turning the hips and firing the hips to get back open, which is where a lot of bad things happen. It's not turning the hips, it's not resisting the hips. What I want you to do is this. I've got this little stick to help us. You don't have to use it, but you can use a wall, you can use whatever. The feeling I want you to have, rather than turning, I want you to feel like you are pushing back and up. So the angle you'll want to feel is more this way, okay? So we are going more up and back here. That's the feeling I want you to have, all right? Not turning, not resisting. We are pushing it back because it's about these vertical forces. Because from here, I can propel myself back that way. I'm using the ground. If I'm just arbitrarily turning my hips, there's nothing to resist it. There's nothing to sort of move it back apart from my upper body momentum. And if I'm just to spin my hips, what happens is they spin forward. But if I'm lifting up higher here, feeling like everything's going up this direction, I can move back down and through into a very powerful, strong impact to be able to accelerate through. So whatever you need to do to find a kind of visual, a feel here, you can do it. And I don't necessarily want you sitting back too much here. This is going to go back a little bit, but I want you to feel like it's going up. So whatever target you can sort of feel, whether it's the loops on your belt, your pocket, everything is going up this way. All right? So I'm feeling the pressure in my feet to push the ground, to move myself up and back this way. And then from there, I haven't done anything different with my upper body, but this is a loaded, strong position. So find your harmony and practice that sensation of the hip getting higher on the backswing. If we resist the lower body, we get stuck and we have that kind of look where we're shoving through. If we open the hips too much, we end up spinning this way. The club gets sort of flung out there. We have to try and rescue it with the hands, or we fall out of it this way because we're just turning the hips. So we need to find that perfect blend. But the beauty is it's very similar to the backswing. All I want you to feel as we're making that transition down, we're working on those vertical forces, that Newton's law of push. Whatever we push down that way is going to move us up this way. And you might be thinking this is an athletic move. It isn't. It's so much easier on your body, on your hips, on your knees than what you are probably currently doing, okay? We're just using our anatomy a little bit better, a little bit easier. We're using the ground. So on the way down, you're going to feel that you're actually pushing this way to move the hips up and back, all right? I'm not just trying to open them. I'm pushing this way, which is going to give me that sensation again, if I use this, of the hips going up and back here. And what that's going to do, you'll see from my impact position, I have all the room in the world to be able to finish up and through. There is very little resistance. There is freedom to swing through, but there is that sort of catapult propelling effect using those ground forces. And you can just practice it even without a club. Just feel like you're turning the hips higher. This movement here, then we hold the club, then the arms follow. Hey presto, you've got a perfectly good, powerful, easy golf swing. Practice this and let me know how you get on. Hips higher, pushing down, hips higher, okay? It's a nice, easy sequence. Hips higher, hips higher. And you'll see that the arms just get pulled, propelled through. Not much else is happening, but we're using our body efficiently. So this is great if you've got a slower swing and you're looking for a little bit more oomph. But don't try and hit the ball really hard at first. Just have that sensation. Feel how your body can work with or without a club, and then start ramping it up to full swings. But there we have it. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. It is simple. This is Golf Simplified. And I want you to check out this lesson next, because it is going to make so many light bulbs go off that you don't have to make a big turn in your golf swing to get the power, consistency, and the ideal golf swing for you. Check it out, and I'll see you next time.